Now, when you're an entrepreneur, you have to live life as if there's a new opportunity around every corner. And you've got to be ready to grab that opportunity as well. So what do you do when you jump into an elevator with a prospective partner or sales lead? You give them your best pitch. After all, you never know who you might bump into. This is what our brand new segment is all about, getting your 1 minute pitch right on the money. So let's get stuck into it.
Picture this. You're walking through the CBD of your favourite city, carting your laptop. You're thirsty, your bag is heavy, and what you want is reliable Wi-Fi, a comfortable work-friendly place, somewhere that you can make calls. All around you, there are empty offices, but you don't know that. Instead, you're sitting on a dirty bench next to two 14-year-olds who are slurping on each other's tongues. In an office above you, there's a young business that has space available that you could use. Most of the time, they have one desk empty. Have you ever been in that situation? Maybe both of them? Anyspace Global solves this problem. In Adelaide alone, the commercial rents have increased 17% in the last 12 months. And in March this year, there existed 200,000 square metres of empty office space. Join us at anyspaceglobalco, list your space, hire a space, and help us turn all of those empty and underused spaces into economic growth.
Wow. It's sort of the couch surfing of desks. Michael, that's a bit ingenious.
A very clever concept. Obviously, there's a need for it. My only concern is, you've got Surf Corp, but also with technology these days, a lot of people are working from home.
I suppose you'd have to come up and with stats that say, all right, you've got people working from home, but if they have an appointment in the city and they don't want to go to a Surf Corp, just a desk to fill in between times.
I do like the idea. It's kind of like Airbnb, but for the corporate markets. It's very low cost in terms of, for people, you just jump in there for 2 hours perhaps, and it's a win-win for both people involved. I could be in Brisbane. We don't have an office in Brisbane, but I need to do a conference call with the US. I'm not doing it from a cafe. I'd like to have a quiet workspace. So I think it definitely is a good idea.
This space is actually growing a lot. There's a couple of companies like Hotdesk and that type of thing that exist already. Sydney and Melbourne have quite a few already in the market. And what we're actually seeing at the moment is places like Regis and Surf Corp launching their own versions of this as well, where you can come in and have a co-working space for a couple of hours. There's nobody that's really dominant in the market yet. So if she gets her marketing right, if she gets her the right investors on board or the right advisors on board, I think that she could actually be quite successful because nobody owns it yet.
All right, so really good idea, but you're going to have to get in quick because there are a lot of players moving into it. Maybe look at a strategic partnership, but great idea.